Here's something I wish more women knew earlier in life, that perimenopause is not a hormone deficiency. It's a shift in how the body is communicating through the endocrine system. And this is why some women go through perimenopause in their 30s and other women go through it in their 40s or even their 50s, because there is a difference in how we see that aging process occur. Yes, menopause is natural, but how we go through it is very different. And when the endocrine system is starting to change, we need to accommodate. And one of the best ways we can accommodate that is through nutrition, which is what you're all about. So I see a lot of women in their 40s and it feels like they're doing everything right, but yet they still don't feel like themselves. So what I'm going to be talking about at HEALCon 2026 is really getting into the physiology of perimenopause, looking at what we can do with nutrition in order to accommodate these changes and to give her increased vitality. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at this, I would say it's a framework that I refer to as STAME: synthesis, transport, activation, metabolism, and excretion of hormones. So we're not just looking at the synthesis of hormones in the body, but we're looking at what the body does with hormones overall and optimizing that from the get-go, no matter where she's at in that transition. So I'm going to talk about macronutrients. I'm going to talk about micronutrients. I'm going to talk about herbs. I'm going to talk about phytoestrogens. I'm going to talk about certain phytochemicals that are important for modulating certain aspects of our endocrine physiology. And I'm even going to get into more emerging topics like circadian nutrition, which I think is really interesting as it relates to interfacing with the endocrine system. So this session is going to be really practical, very personalized, and I would say you're going to have a lot of tools to help women through what seems like a very chaotic process of life, but really is incredibly transformative. So looking forward to having this conversation with you at HEALCon, and most of all, seeing you in real life. That'll be great. See you then.